What are my thoughts as a entertainment lawyer on the Cassie Diddy situation? Number one, my thoughts were related to the possible settlement that could have occurred prior to this lawsuit. According to Diddy's lawyer, Cassie approached Diddy and asked for $30 million in exchange for the fact that she would not write a tell-all book about the events that allegedly occurred. Diddy's lawyer labeled this as blatant blackmail, and it was rejected by Diddy. I am not sure if Diddy's team realized that Cassie was going to file a lawsuit. This is sort of related to my second point, the filing of the lawsuit. I'm not a litigator, but when I used to work in litigation as a paralegal prior to going to law school, I know that lawyers usually gave other parties some type of warning that they would file a lawsuit. Sometimes it would be even that they send over a full complaint prior to filing to the other side. Just let them know, like, hey, this is what I'm going to file. I do not think that's the case that happened here. Mainly because at the speed at which the lawsuit was filed. That takes me to that third point. What happens after a complaint is filed in federal court? Normally, a party has 30 days to provide what's called an answer to the complaint. This is where they'll allege things of the sort that these allegations are false, etc., or they are trying to challenge the technical procedural aspects of the complaint, saying that this case cannot happen in this particular court or this venue for XYZ reason. This case was settled a day after it was filed. So there was no answer that was filed at all. That to me is quite interesting. A fourth point. I've read that some people have questioned as to why this case was filed in New York and not in California. This case was filed in the United States District Court of the Southern District of New York. It was filed there most likely because some of the events that were alleged to have occurred in the complaint allegedly happened in New York. It was filed in a federal court because a federal court can decide the merits of laws that are not outside the jurisdiction in which they're located. So a New York federal court can decide the merits of laws in California. Regarding the events that were alleged in the complaint, it is heavy. It is a lot. My heart goes out to Cassie. It took a lot of courage for her to file this complaint. And those are my thoughts. If you don't know who I am, my name is Marlene Jean-Louis. I am a business entertainment lawyer. I help all kinds of businesses, creatives, entrepreneurs, and small businesses protect their ABCs, their assets, their brand, their content, the contracts, trademark, copyright, and business structure. So I'm not a litigator, but I went to law school and passed 2 bars, New York and California state bars. And so I just want to weigh in on this and give my perspective. Feel free if you have any questions to ask them in the comments.